After being indoors for 30+ years for me, it's so exciting to be outside.
It's such a great sport because we have a wealth of talent that wants to play volleyball. And the beach volleyball game is a real pure distillation of what we want to do indoors, but it gives the players more contact, more ownership.
For a competitor, instead of being specialized, now you're holistic. You're doing everything.
They get to play out in the elements, out in the sunshine or the rain, which, you know, builds a lot of strength within them. I think Frank is an incredible addition to our whole program. He empowers all of us to do our best. He brings an incredible wealth of knowledge and winning, but with that, an incredible amount of humility.
Am I in a position to get low real fast and get that shorty?
Gary's been a great help to me in understanding the tactics of the game better.
He comes in as a coach that, you know, really excels with positivity and is allowing us to really have that best mental state possible.
Hey, there it is!
I think it's a great mixture between the two, that we have that support system, but we also have that technical system to help us.
Whatever you want to do in a match, you should be doing all the time or striving to in practice.
Virtually every contact that they get is off of a player initiation. Because of the nature of the sport where coaches can't coach from the sideline, we also have to maintain a little bit of that environment in practice. They're used to advocating for themselves, they're used to figuring things out on their own.
Not only is it like strategy building, but just like leaving it all out there every single time you step on the court.
We're trying to develop like a whole, like all around, very solid performance.
In a partnership in beach, there's a lot of vulnerability. You have to be willing to open up.
It's not about you, it's about having your partner's back and being there for her at every moment.
Teams are very like evenly balanced, and it really helps like being mature, not panicking in pressure situations.
If we want to get results, we really got to work hard, and our biggest, motto for this season is trust the process. Sometimes you don't get results as quickly as possible, but if you keep continuing trusting that process and working hard, challenging your partners and teammates in practice, that will come.
It's been so synergistic. They make each other better. The whole is better than the sum of its parts, and that's happening in almost all of our pairs.
The enthusiasm and drive on every court is just, you can see it oozing out of everybody. Like every single court wants to do their best.
Their ability to run their own show is really the measure of the team. They have to make tactical adjustments on the fly. If we start with a game plan and it looks as though our opponent is ready for that game plan, the sooner we make a switch, the better off for us. Honestly, in those timeouts, the players do a lot of the talking. They are in complete ownership of their process as far as the process of getting better and the process of getting the results.
Every point we had, we didn't hesitate, and we grabbed for it, and we fought for every point, and that came out with the result, and that was something we really, wanted to thank ourselves for working hard and being patient.
We kind of focus on what we need to do in order to beat this team, and we know ultimately that will help the team.
It's incredible, it's transformative. The process is what we are all a part of. We share it. The process of going from point A to point B. There's a lot of trust there. There's got to be, because we coaches put forth something for them to work on, but the results don't come right away. They're just starting to show up now in a big way. But it took a lot of grinding. It took a lot of faith in the players, them having faith in us, them having faith in each other to get to this place.
It's the best feeling when we can finally pull out that dub and beat the team and win one for the entire team.
It's fantastic for our athletes to see that and the result of their hard work.
I just think the program is heading in the right direction.
I think we bring a really hard-working mentality that this team had, but it just needs a little bit more. And I think with us helping them instill that it's set an atmosphere that hopefully can be passed on throughout the generations.
And I think that this program is going to be very solid and like one of the programs people are going to be scared to play.